What is up, peeps? It's FTWTV HD, and I'd like to welcome you back to another Counter-Strike video. And today we are playing Counter-Strike Classic Offensive. This is a mod of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but it's incorporating all of the elements of 1.6, the Counter-Strike 1.6. So the guns models, the gun sounds, textures, the skins, all the models, everything like that is all retextured. Even weapons have been added into the game on top. Not on top, I should say, replacing other weapons. A good example would be the MP5 replacing the MP7. The MP9 has like a silencer attached to it now. But it is still Counter-Strike Global Offensive, don't get me wrong, it is a mod. So the gameplay still feels like Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It doesn't feel like 1.6. Bear in mind, I haven't played 1.6 before, but I'm just telling you based on other people's opinions that have played it before. And essentially, it's just a simulation of 1.6 in the Counter-Strike Global Offensive source engine. Now, it is actually really fun to play, and it's quite laid back. But you can't actually access any sort of ranked or official servers, which probably explains why it's quite laid back, because there's no official matchmaking or anything like that, any sort of competitive or ranks involved. But it's nice to just chill, lay back, go back to the way it was, and have a good experience as how it might have been if you did play 1.6. So again, I didn't play 1.6, so the nostalgia really isn't there for me, but for a lot of you it will be. And I do recommend downloading and trying it out. Now, I will actually show you how to install this at the very end of this video. It's very, very quick procedure. You literally just download a file and drag it into another file, and you're done, really. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. All the links I do leave in the description will be safe to use, so you don't need to worry about that one as well. If there are any problems, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, let's jump into a game. Now, the way to actually access anything, you need to connect to a server. So I've actually got a server lined up already, which is just usually comp servers. You can do retake servers, anything like that. And it's not connecting me because I did a typo. Yeah, so you can actually connect to some servers and play some games. You can play some comp, you can play some retakes, you can even do surf servers. So it is actually, again, pretty laid back, pretty fun. It's a pretty cool experience, to be fair. And I've got to do voice enable 0. Right, so here we are in cache. And one thing I've noticed about this game recently, when playing it, is the Glock has 0 recoil. Literally nothing. So you really should just shoot dead straight and hope for the best. Yeah, so the Glock has 0 recoil at all. Literally. What is that? That's no recoil. It should be like something, at least like a little boom, boom, boom. I don't know. Something down that line. And we're starting off with a knife round. Let's go, boy. Oh, there we go. There's one. Let's get this guy in. Damn, I got 2. I got 2. That's something. Right. Yes, this is like an official comp game that you can play on the old Counter-Strike. Some of the new skins you can see, this is the USP, which you can turn into the P2000 by just taking off the silencer like it was back in the day. The knife is the Bowie knife with a bit of retexturing with the M9 bayonet animation. Again, seems quite nice. I don't know why I'm turning voice enable off on a comp game, but we're just going to go ahead and play as I go through this. Yeah, so it's actually quite a nice feel, to be fair. Okay. Bear in mind, I'm terrible at CSGO in general, so don't judge me on my skills. This is mainly just to showcase everything. I'm going to go reposition. They know I'm here. Yeah, mainly just to showcase this in general. I'm just going to run it here, balls. I haven't actually warmed up, so this is my warm-up game. But yeah, everything looks... I kind of like the look of this compared to Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I know Global Offensive has a better, obviously better graphics. I'll show you the MP5. Now, one thing I've noticed... So this obviously replaces the MP7, as you can see on the bottom right-hand side. It shows the picture for the MP7. But as you can inspect most of these guns, you can't inspect this weapon. I'm actually spamming F right now for my inspect, and it just won't inspect it. Probably because it's a brand new model. So that's probably what's going on here. Yeah. So again, it's just quite an interesting take. But yeah, any new models or anything like that, you can't really inspect them. It's not a big deal, is it? But it's just something there. I know it's going to sound like I'm pointing out all of the crap things about this mod, but this mod is incredible. I absolutely love this mod. It's really good. I think it's only made by like 1 or 2 guys. It's a really good job. Really well done. Going for the retake. Okay, so they're probably all on site. Alright, no, just kill him, please. Thank you. Make me look good. I don't think that did me any favors, though. Alright, we've won that round. Yeah, so... I forgot what I was saying. Ooh. One thing I've noticed is all the nades are exactly the same, but there's a bit of different coloration in them. Let's get a little smoke out. But yeah, once they're... someone's already throwing smoke. Once they're throwing them at you, you don't know. You have to look away. You'll notice, like, you'll just see a nade coming. You don't know what that nade is for. Oh, crap. The flashbangs as well, they are heavy, dude. They are heavy flashbangs. Like, you get flashed like a straight 6 seconds without any sort of chill. Alright, there's one there. Oh, I'm in trouble. Bear in mind, I haven't got my right headset in, so I can't feel any sort of... I don't know the spray patterns of the MP7. Yeah, things like spray patterns and stuff, they're all the same, I think. Yeah, so they just replace the original weapon. The Deagle, on the other hand, is overpowered as hell. Definitely overpowered as hell. You can pretty much run and gun with it. Not be 100% accurate, but still maintain a decent level of accuracy. That was a good shot. And that was the Scout. So I'm just going to go rush mid to see if I can get a quick pick. But yeah, all the weapons are pretty much the same as the original. Oh, Titan 13. Yeah, one thing I really want to show is the AK. I really like the AK and the op as well. Very nice. Very nice weapons in this mod. Alright, I'm just going to go get the Deagle. I'll show you the Deagle. I'm not actually good with the Deagle, so don't judge me. But it is bloody good. Look at that. That only a little variant in inaccuracy, and I am running with the gun. Okay, let's go for him. Boy. Even when I go try hard mode, I'm still terrible. So that is the op. Very different animation. Feels very weird. Is that a mode? What was that? Was that flashback? I'm just going to buy. Screw it. So this is the M4A1S. Take the silencer off. It's the M4A4. I don't know if they've actually changed any differences. You know, obviously, I know there's obviously some differences when it comes to the M4A4 and the M4A1S in game. But I don't really know in regards to the mod if there's actually any sort of direct changes. I don't know if it just becomes an M4A4 at this point, and at this point it becomes an M4A1S. I don't really know. But if you look at the model, this thing is clearly the M4A4 modded in. So this weapon has replaced the M4A4, not the M4A1S, which explains the 30 bullets and the much higher fire rate as well. So I guess it explains a lot. Is there anyone else in there? Yeah, there's another one in there. Just get that in there, just backwards. Just gonna jump in here like a maniac. AK. That's not an AK, that's an M4A4. Down it goes. So this is the AK. As you notice, the animation is a bit different. As everything in this game is a bit different. The spray pattern does seem a bit different to the AK. Which is a bit strange. I don't know if they've played on it a little bit. I've tested a few files. I'm not too sure. All I can confirm is they're probably going B. Wait, are they? Or are they going A? I don't even know, you know. I tagged in 34. I tagged in 34. That wasn't bad. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. Ah, unlucky. Whoa, I did not know that, boy. This is cheaper. The auto is cheaper than the op. What the hell? I'm just going to get 5.7 and I'll show you the Scout. This is the Scout, again, a new model, so you can't inspect it. Only thing is you can hear I'm spamming, but it is pretty much the same thing. Jump scouting is even worse than Counter-Strike Go, so don't even think about it in this one. It's just not going to happen. Oh, baby! Another cool thing to note is the knife. If you don't have a knife in Counter-Strike, it's pretty boring and pretty shit. Then the Scout is really loud. It's kind of hurting my ears. Sorry if that's the same to you. But yeah, the knife. It kind of feels like you have your own knife. You know, because nowadays knives are hundreds of pounds and dollars or whatever. But here it's got the Bowie knife with the M9 bayonet animation, so it feels like you've got your own particular knife. So again, it feels quite nice. Whereas in Counter-Strike Global, it's just they just whip out the knife like, you know, knife. Another thing coming into question a lot is B-hopping. Now, B-hopping does feel a little bit easier, but not to a great degree. Again, I'll never play 1.6, but I know from essentially word of mouth from my friends who played it and stuff like that, that B-hopping in 1.6 was completely a different level to CSGO. So, B-hopping in this one is okay, but it does feel a bit better. I mean, I use the spacebar, so I don't actually use the mouse wheel to do any of that. Rip you, my friend. Yeah, so I don't really use the mouse wheel, so maybe it's a lot easier on the mouse wheel this time, I'm not too sure, but spacebar, it seems very similar. Maybe I can hit a few B-hops more, but it does seem very similar to Counter-Strike Global. Again, it is the same game, Never forget that. I'm going to go for another force and just see if I can get some good deeks, but... Ha! Are you kidding? I'm not going to get any. Something tells me they're going A. Oh, boy. Another good thing about this mod is you don't need to worry about, you know, reconfiguring any sort of sensitivity, any sort of view models or anything like that. It's all the same settings as Counter-Strike Global Offensive that you originally have. So if you're worried about sensitivity, binds that you have, because I have binds where obviously I can purchase weapons by just pressing a key. My number pads, I use that for purchasing weapons. So I can get like an op, armor, full nades, and like a 5-7 without a single worry at all, without even going into the menu, which I find is quite neat. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about those things, any sort of configurations made, anything like that. Yeah, there's no need to worry about that at all. Because it all just goes straight through, because again, it is just Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Shoot through here. I can shoot. So yeah, all your general things do stay the same. There we go, get the defuse. So I'm going to get the up now, and I'm going to defuse his penis. How did I not kill that guy? Oh boy. Okay. Right. That's a lot of dying on my end. But yeah, this is actually Counter-Strike Classic Offensive. It's just an introduction video to let you know that it's available. It's here. It's possible. And you can get it for free very easily. I really do enjoy this mod. I think it deserves way more attention than it's getting. Don't get me wrong. It's getting a lot of attention recently, but it deserves a lot of attention. And I really do think that it should be extremely successful. You just got wrecked, my friend. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely go and check this out. It is worth the time, and it is quite cool. It's really laid back. It's something to just go to if you had a bad Counter-Strike Global Offensive comp, you know, and you just want to relax a bit, do something a bit different. This is something that will be up your street, definitely. So, yeah, anyway, enough hyping this thing up, although I do believe it deserves a lot of it. It's a really good mod. But yeah, this has been STWTV HD. I know it's nothing crazy in this video, but it was just an introduction to show you what this is and that it's available and that you can go ahead and play this if you want. So, again, all links in the description. The tutorial will be coming up now, but if you aren't interested in this tutorial, then take care. Right, so this is the tutorial on how to install Counter-Strike Classic Offensive. Now, it's a very simple way of installation. All you got to do is you got to go to this website, which is moddb.com. Link will be in the description for you down below. And I recommend you install Counter-Strike Beta 1.1c. 1.1b and 1.1 are just the pre-versions beforehand. They're released. Obviously, these are all updates. Every time there's been any bugs been fixed, any sort of texture updates, anything like that is all in the latest one, and that'll be 1.1c. It has a message here saying be sure to remove this file before upgrading, but that's only if you have these one before. So if you are just recently installing it, just click on Counter-Strike Classic Offensive, click on where it says download now, and go ahead and click download Classic Offensive, and of course it will start downloading for you. Now, once this has downloaded, bear in mind it does take a little bit of time to download. It shouldn't take too long. Again, it is depending on your internet bandwidth and all of that jazz. But once that has installed, what you need to go and do is open up the file and place it in another location, which I will show you in a second. Right, so this is the Classic Offensive zip file that I've got downloaded. Now, if you don't have WinRAR, you won't be able to access this properly. So what you will need to do is download WinRAR if you don't have it. Most people do have it nowadays, so again, it's not a problem. But if you don't, I'll leave a nice simple link down in the description to download that and install it. Very simple, more simple than this one to download and install. So that's perfectly fine. But as soon as you have WinRAR and you have this all opened up, you have the CSCO file. This has all of the data, all of the information for everything. So what you need to do is open up your file explorer, go to your PC, of course. So this PC, go to your Windows drive, or C drive essentially. Sometimes it's like user or something like that, but it's your C drive. Go to program files 86, go to Steam, go to Steam apps, I believe, and then source mods, and I've already got it in here. So all you got to do is open up that, get that, and drag it in. And once that's done and installed, you just close everything, you go to your Steam, and you go ahead and exit and restart. Now, usually it just has an option for a restart somewhere, but not in this case. Yeah, so just exit Steam, restart it again afterwards, and it will be there as essentially, it will act like it's another game, but it is a mod of CSGO. So I'll show you in a second what it will look like. I've restarted my Steam, I go into the library, and here it is, Counter-Strike Classic Offensive. It will be just above global. As soon as you click play, you are ready to go. So again, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. Any sort of questions or any help you need, just feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. But again, thank you very much for watching and take care.